Hey, good morning. It's Jared Merlin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today is day one of my intermittent fasting challenge. I've been up since 8 o'clock. I have to get up at 8 o'clock to take my supplements. You're supposed to take iron and the B12 and the vitamin C on an empty stomach. And I do that and I keep it in my system for about an hour. Then I take my other meds and I keep those in my system for another hour and then my day begins. So that's basically my morning. I get up, I take those, I do a little exercise and wake up, which I'm fully awake now, even with the hour change. So I've already done my morning stretches. Now, morning stretches, this was the first one I did this morning. Now, this one I cannot get all that way down. That's advanced stuff. I haven't been able to do that since I was in high school. But that's going to be my goal to work on is getting the stretching back into it. And it's important to stretch every morning. Um, I talked to a lot of older people here in this community that I live in their 80s and 90s, telling me how much they stretch every day. It's like, okay, there's got to be something to this, longevity and all. So this is just one of the stretches I do in the morning. And the next one, now this one, I'll hold my ankle for like 10 seconds. Then I'll go to like my toes. I hold that for 10 seconds. Then the side of my foot, I'll hold that for 10 seconds. And then, of course, the heel of my foot. And I'll hold that for 10 seconds. That takes care of that stretching for that leg. Then I do the same for the other leg. Now, between these stretches, though, I'll hold it for like 30 seconds usually, and then I'll rest 30 seconds and then stretch again for 30 seconds. So it's not sporadic, you know? And that's the other stretch, you pull your toes and okay. Now, the other stretch I do, this is a quadricep stretch. And as you can see, this guy's outside, probably getting ready to walk or jog. Um, I haven't done this yet because I haven't started. My morning walk doesn't start till like 9:30. I still got about less than 40 minutes till I get out there, but I'll be doing that. And I already did a quadriceps stretch this morning, anyways, so not too worried about that. Now the other one. This is actually a yoga stretch, but I love doing the stretch every morning because of my back, just to get the back woken up, get the back stretched out. And of course, if it helps if you have a yoga mat, and I do, I have a yoga mat. And this one actually gets your shoulders and arms awake. Just stretch it. Okay, same thing here, over the head, just waking everything up. And so that's basically it for the stretching. Now, today's exercise schedule, Sunday, I'm going to do walking, and that's it. Nothing else. No weights, no aerobics, just walking. And it's going to be twice today. It's going to be 9:30, and I'll walk for about 30 minutes. It'll be 10 o'clock. And of course, 10 o'clock, that's when I'm going to have my coffee. And then, of course, I love walking at night. So that's why I have 9 p.m. down. Everybody's probably looking like 9 p.m. I should have been born a vampire. I really enjoy the nighttime. I love being out in the night. It's just, I always have since I was a teenager. So yeah, I do. I love walking at night. And that's going to be it for Sundays. Uh, that's it for the exercise today. Now, the one thing I wanted to show you before I get to my daily page, I don't think you people really realize just how big I was back in let's say April 2007. It was right before my gastric bypass surgery. I had gastric bypass surgery in May of 2007. And my weight had gotten out of control in my late 20s and early 30s. And I mean, by out of control, I mean this. Okay. That's me. 407 pounds of me. I've never been any bigger than that, thankfully, but still, look at me. I'm like a powerhouse. Everybody said I look like a bouncer. And after I had my surgery, like I said, I had gastric bypass surgery in May of 2007. And this picture was actually taken in February of 2009. So that's almost 2 years later. Ta-da! Take a look at that face. Look at the fat face, the double chins, and all this. And now look at that healthy face. Healthy everything. A neck, everything just healthy. So yeah, that's exactly what I look before and after. And unfortunately, stuff happened. I lost my brother, lost my cousin, lost my aunt, all in less than 1 year. So depression set in, and I was back to eating and gaining weight. So now here I am back to trying to lose that weight. So now today's daily schedule is as follows. I'm going to be eating from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's 8 hours that I have to eat. And of course, like I said, it's going to be no carb, low carb foods in moderation. Okay, this is not a time for you to go shoving everything in your face. Oh my God, I only got 8 hours to eat. No, 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 no. You're not going to do that. You're going to make a schedule like I did. Um, like I said, 10 o'clock, that's when I'm going to have my coffee. And then 12 o'clock, I'm actually going to have a tuna melt. Now, normally a tuna melt consists of tuna, cheese, and the bread. Um, Mine's going to be healthier. I'm actually going to be having the tuna from the can, but I'm not putting mayonnaise in it because mayonnaise actually has a lot of carbs and oils and stuff in it that is just not really good for you at all. So I avoid mayonnaise now. I just have the tuna out of the can. I love tuna. I love the taste of tuna, so it's not a big deal for me. Now the cheese part, that's optional. I can put that on my tuna melt if I want, but I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for come 12 o'clock. So we'll see whether I'm going to put that cheese on there or not. And then I always cook my grilled cheese, my grilled sandwiches, anything grilled. I always like using the extra virgin olive oil. I really love the taste of it, and is one of the healthiest oils you can have. Um, there's olive oil, there's avocado oil, there's coconut oil. There's different types of oils that are actually healthy oils. You can't have vegetable oil. You can't have canola oil. You can't have corn. All that stuff is killing everybody. People just don't realize that it is the worst stuff you can use. Stop using it if you're using it. Trust me. And like I said, I take about a tablespoon and I'll put it in the pan. And then I'll, first side of the bread, let it brown for like 2 minutes, and then I'll flip it over, do the other side. I'll do another tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And what I'll do though is I'll lightly salt both sides of that sandwich. It's the lightly salt. I mean, just sprinkle a tiny bit, not shaken to death, not salt, 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 salt. No, just lightly sprinkle some salt. And trust me, the little bit of salt actually makes the biggest world of difference. I enjoy my grilled sandwiches now so much more. Then around 3 o'clock, I actually have fresh strawberries that I bought, and I got to get the whipped cream today. So what I do is I cut the strawberries up into small little tiny pieces and throw them in the whipped cream, and it's because the whipped cream has no carbs, believe it or not, and there's no sugars. It's excellent. You can have that, and again, moderation. I'm not going to be having a big ass bowl, so yeah. And then around like actually between 5:30 and 5:45, I'm going to be cooking and making a 2 egg omelet, and I'm going to have 2 strips of turkey bacon with it. Now the omelet, I'm not going to use the extra virgin olive oil. For extra virgin olive oil to be considered healthy, you got to eat that in moderation as well. They usually tell you only have 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil a day. And that's what I'm doing with my sandwich today. So for the omelet, I'm just actually going to use Pam. Or if I want, because Pam's not a bad thing, but I can also use actual real butter, which I have in my fridge. I could use that as well, because that's also an excellent source of good fats, believe it or not. Not this margarine stuff, this tubs of butter. That's no good for you. Don't even buy that. Buy real butter. You can have salted or unsalted. It's up to you. I like salted because I don't like unsalted butter. That's like having decaffeinated coffee. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna have that Schweg omelet, and I'm gonna have some salt and pepper on it, and the 2 strips of turkey bacon, and I'll finish that by 6 o'clock, and then that's it. That'll be the end of my food for the day. I will stop eating at 6 o'clock, and that's in the fast. I'll be fasting from 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, and again, the walking, that's I'm gonna do that at 9:30 in the morning and 9:30 at night. So I get that half an hour done. So I'm walking at least an hour a day, which is excellent. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, I wanted to make sure I got the video out for you guys this morning as I promised. I'm gonna keep up with this, not every day. Um, I'm just going to do it once a month. Like I said, when I go see the doctor to weigh in, and I'll let you guys in on how my progress is going. So I'm not gonna do this every day in your face, in your face, in your face. I'm gonna, and hopefully you'll see some changes too, month by month. I'm hoping I see changes month by month. All right, guys, go get yourself a good day. Thanks.